huge supporter of Abilene Hope Haven, and we rely on your support every year because we are not just a homeless shelter, but we are actually have a mission to cure homelessness. And when I first came, as Dixie said very recently, to Hope Haven, I thought that was an extremely bold mission statement, to not just make an impact in people's lives, but to actually find a cure for homelessness. And I have found through the past couple of months that that is exactly what we are doing. We provide food, shelter, clothing through donations, as well as we work with the Christian Service Center and send people there to get, a lot of people come to us with nothing. And so in order to take that first step in finding a job, they need clothes. We provide toiletries, anything you can think of that you buy for yourself on a regular basis and for your family, we're providing for all of our residents. We have both single adults who live with us as well as families. And we actually, our very newest family just came to us over the past weekend because we got a call from CPS that there was a homeless mother who just gave birth at Hendrick, and they were going to take that baby because they had nowhere to go. She had been living in her car, and so thankfully she met our program requirements. So she's drug-free, alcohol-free, passed a criminal background check, as well as hepatitis and tuberculosis-free, and was able to bring that baby home to Hope Haven instead of that baby being taken away. So these are the lives that y'all are directly impacting, changing by investing in Abilene Hope Haven. We also provide child care. I don't know if y'all know that we facilitate a child care grant through HUD, that we provide child care not only for our own residents, but for residents at NOAA Project and residents at Ben Ritchie and their family care program, because we have found that getting a job, working full-time, going back to work, is the #1 way, obviously, to achieve financial stability and to take that step to bridge out of poverty and to really cure homelessness. And so that's a huge impact that we have, and it's something that we take for granted. I know how much I spend on child care every week and every month for my own children, and I never really thought about, in order to qualify for a government program, you have to be working. But when you're looking for a job, when you're just getting started, there's nothing out there to help you with that child care expense. So that's a huge way that we're able to impact these ladies' lives, these small families' lives, because we both have single mothers as well as family units living together. You do have to be a married couple, as a not common law married, but actually married couple, to live at Hope Haven together. And that is one way that those single parents, single fathers, as well as family units can really make that bridge out of poverty. We also have what we call life skills classes. And I've been wanting to change that term because it just sounds general and generic, but it's really and truly letting these people know how to make that budget, how to take care of your children, how to properly discipline your children, how to clean properly. We have chores on a daily basis that each resident is required to complete. And their first week there, some people have never mopped a floor. Some people have never cleaned a cabinet thoroughly. And so these are all things that we help people to really and truly get a better start on life. And we have life skills classes on things as simple as safety and food handling. We actually have people from the Extension Office in Taylor County come speak to our residents and let them know what is a safe way to handle food, that we wash our hands thoroughly when we cook. Things like that that you and I may take for granted, that we've grown up with, that a lot of people who come to us have never had enough stability in their lives to. And I do want to tell y'all just a couple of more success stories while you're here. I believe 2 years ago, in the United Way campaign video, you featured a couple of ours, Terry and Carrie Osborne. And they were in our office last week and are still huge success stories. He's still going to school at ACU, pursuing his social work degree. And he is actually working as the associate pastor at the mission. So he's the associate recovery pastor, is his full title. And so they are two people that are truly have made that complete bridge. They came straight from Serenity, didn't have their children, had been taken away through CPS. They got their children back at Hope Haven. They got on the right track, school, full-time jobs for both of them. And 2 years later are successfully living it and paying it forward. They come speak to our residents on a regular basis as a group that is truly giving back and has truly succeeded through the Hope Haven program. I also know we don't talk enough about our single program, because our single adults don't have the compassion factor necessarily that our children do. But one of the organizations that we work closely with is the AISD Homeless Liaison. And we have an individual right now, a boy who came to us in March. He was 18, so he qualified for our single adult program. His mother had left and his father became incarcerated, and he was sleeping in his car and was a senior at Abilene High. He came to us in March because a friend of his found out his secret. He didn't tell anyone, but a friend of his found out that he was living in his car, brought him home. He lived on her couch for a week or two while her mom contacted the homeless liaison, did some research, found out about us. He successfully graduated on time from Abilene High, worked full-time all summer, and is currently working and taking classes at Cisco right now. Huge success story to get himself stable where he'll never be in this environment again. So thank you guys so much for your investment in Abilene Hope Haven. We could not do it without you.